Hi, since everybody on Instagram, that is 47 people, wanted to see my hostel room tour. Hi, my name is Arya, and this is my hostel room tour. Okay, so that's the door, and as you enter, this is what you see. And my roommate's side of this is almost identical. So we get a bed, a study table, and a wardrobe. And the section that most of you have seen is my study table. We also have a cool mirror here. Cool because this is the best we could afford. And this is my cooler. So yeah, this is the mirror. This is where I send you all those fit checks from on Instagram. And then this entire thing is just my makeup stuff. I don't even do with the makeup, it's mostly skincare and my makeup stuff in this Sephora bag. And rest of my stuff is here. I used to have it on the window actually, but then the sunlight messes with the ingredients, or I think so. So now my perfumes are on here, and this is just kind of a utility area because we don't use it. So all the delivery boxes and everything extra ends up being here along with my dressing table. And this is again something for the essentials. So yeah, after we're done with the mirror and everything else there, we go to the desk. So this is the part you guys see the most on Insta. So the desk has the books, the academic ones, non-academic ones, because obviously I try to read both as much as I could. And then there's all of this. Now I know some people hate the thought of having like a full desk. They need all of it to be clear and clean in order to work. But as you can guess, I'm not one of those people. I'm a very trinket person. All of my room is just covered in like little things that carry like a deep meaning for me. Like this is something that I picked off a bookstore when I went to Mumbai. This is something that I got in mail from one of my followers. And just all of this has some kind of meaning to me. And this is the book that I'm currently reading. And we also have a drawer here, but I'm not going to open it because it's very messy. But I am like mostly an organized person. And this thing, the dustbin that I have on my desk, is probably the most used thing in this room because I just have so much little trash to throw. It's like insane. I have this lovely Tortured Poets Department ka frame that I got as a birthday gift. Then there's this dream catcher that's only catching dust nowadays. I got it from one of my best friends in 11th, I guess. And yeah, so that's the desk. That's where I work. And this Fido thing that I have on my chair makes it genuinely so comfortable. Like if you have a chair like this and don't have an expensive chair, you need to get yourself one of this because it actually makes like all the difference in the world. So other than that, a lot of you have asked me for the link for this lamp, but I genuinely don't know where I got it from. It's just there, and it actually like works pretty well. I only use it to like read stuff ratko when I don't want the main light, so that's on the book. But yeah, it's a pretty decent lamp. Then you have my bed and bed sheet and all my gang. Now, people will think that it's not logical or realistic to have so many stuffed toys on a little bed, but they literally help me sleep, so they're not going anywhere. And that is why I refuse to buy anymore because I know there is literally no space. But yeah, that's my gang, that's my stuffed toys. This is Angela. I've had her since I was like 1 or 2 years old. And throughout school, I used to tell people that I'm gonna take her to college when I eventually get to college. And nobody believed me. Guess who's here? Angela's here, everybody. I'm sorry, I'm out of breath for some reason. And then the some reason is that because I've done a lot of takes of this. But yeah, and then we have this Polaroids, which have fairy lights, but the lights are kind of, yeah. Can you see them turn on? I should have turned them on before I started filming now. This is why I can never be a YouTuber. But yeah, so there's a bunch of photos, some of me, some of family. I even have a photo of the stuffed toys, even though they're right here, because I'm just like that. And then these are the only two switches. It's very like it's very very nice to have them right over your bed, so you don't have to get up. So this is for the light and this is for the air. And I even put like this sticker so that in the dark I can like a blind person I can feel where it's pointing and then like maneuver it. Yeah, I know I'm crazy smart. And then all these Taylor Swift stickers, which also were given to me by a friend. I just think they like add a little spice to it. It's not boring anymore. But yeah, so the Polaroid sticker desk, and then we come here. So this is like the huge wardrobe we have into the wall. So I have my other books here that I've not read yet. This is my Kindle hiding in there somewhere. And again, more books, but these ones I have read and these ones have not. And then other stuff. I made these flowers, by the way. Here, I'll show you. I crocheted this, and then I thought nobody is deserving enough to get a flower from me, so I've kept all of them for myself. Then there is an award I got for the social media thing that I handled for my college. So there's that award. I keep it pretty far back because it does not अच्छे से fit. But yeah. So the flowers are the award. There's some art and craft stuff back there. And you would think this is too crowded and there's not enough space. But actually, I have cleaned up space. I just like having the books in my face to everybody to see when they come into my room. Ki, yeah, she reads. As if they did not already know. This is for the proof that, yeah, she reads. And then I have these butterflies on the cupboard. They were taken off from like a bouquet that I got from my on my birthday. I guess my friends gave me a bouquet, so I cut it off from the bouquet and put it here. So yeah, they're very pretty. I really like them. We have more Taylor Swift stickers. There's a 1989 one, a Cruel Summer one, and those are the wardrobes. I cannot open them and show you because then this whole hoax I have of being organized falls apart the moment I open the wardrobe. So we're not going to do that. But as a basic idea, those that has my clothes, and the below one is for academic books and b- all the essentials and everything else. Then we have two hooks here, one for the school bag, one for this paper bag, and I just throw any random thing in. Like if I don't have an idea where something goes, I will just put it in that bag. And because it's a paper bag and it gets heavy, so I need to relocate the stuff like quickly. That's why it works well to keep the room organized. Then this crossword bag that you see is just a way to hide the ugliness of the socks and handkerchiefs and everything behind it. So yeah, that's why the crossword bag's there. Then two hooks for the towel, and oh my god, my favorite part. So I got this like as a wrapping on this towel. So instead of throwing it away, I like cut it and put it here. So where it says the microfiber towel thingy, there's actually a microfiber towel. How cool is that? And then the laundry basket and whatever. So yeah, that's actually my entire room. This was my room tour. I hope you guys liked it. There's nothing more than this. I hope you really, really enjoyed it. And if I yap too much, then I'm sorry. But I guess you guys are here for it. So yeah, that's the room tour. Bye bye. Hope you guys liked it. I just also want to talk about how being in this room feels. Now, this is the first space that has like truly been just mine. Like, if I put something somewhere, it is not gonna move from there like at all. If I like put set down a book, unless I move it, nothing else is going to move it. And that just makes me so happy for some reason as somebody who like loves to be organized, because I just like hate it when people move my stuff without permission. And more than that, this is like the first place where like I don't know, it's just me by myself, and I really love it. I have like spent some of my best memories and worst memories here. So I just want to say that if you are decorating your room, or if you're taking inspo from this video for like how you want certain things to be, then more than the aesthetics of it, you need to focus on how certain elements like make you feel. Like most of my room, rather than being aesthetic or whatever, I've not done a lot for its decor. I've not bought like fancy stuff, but I have made sure there are a lot of elements that signify and mean something to me. Like I have all my stuffed toys here for comfort, and I have certain stickers which remind me of certain friends, and it makes the whole thing feel like home. I don't ever feel like whenever I even come back from home and I enter my room, I'm never like, oh god, not, I don't have to live here again. I'm just very happy to be back at my home, because this is exactly what it is. People rent out flats and they don't call it a rented flat, they call it home. So this is what exactly what it is. Even if it's a hostel room, this is going to be home for the better part of 5 years. So you need to make sure that it like feels like home. So if you want to take any like takeaway from this video, then it will just be to have a lot of elements that signify something to you in your room, and little jokes with yourself or whatever, because just that is not just your hostel room, it's like your home for the next however many years. So please make it that, decorate it however you want to decorate it, and I don't know, just make it homely. And thank you so much for watching this video. I'm getting used to the idea of having a YouTube channel, so things like this actually make me quite nervous, if you can tell by my voice. But it actually feels so great because I'm like permanently documenting something and it's going on the internet. So like a few years later, I can pull this up and watch it for myself and be nostalgic about how this phase of my life has ended and how good it was. So yeah, thank you guys for giving me reason to do this, I guess, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Thank you.